How's it going, guys? It's now Tuesday, um, May 30th, and I just wanted to post a video on what went down this past weekend in my bodybuilding show. Since it was my first time competing, there were a lot of things that I was not aware of, I did not understand. And I probably listened to too many people, too much advice. And basically, Wednesday, if you go back and look at my Wednesday video, that was the best I looked all week. Starting Thursday, I started dropping my water. My water intake from 2 gallons a day to 1 gallon a day, and then Friday was about half a gallon. Also started carb loading, eating, basically I was just eating rice and chicken breast and ground turkey. And with not drinking enough water, being extremely sensitive to carbohydrates and sodium, I began to retain fluid. And Friday evening, we drove to Allentown, 2 hours from my house, to check in and weigh in for the show. Drove back from Allentown another 2 hours. And that evening, Friday evening, we applied the 1 coat of Keller tanning, pro-tan, and didn't get to bed till about 11 o'clock. Had to get up at 4 o'clock to check the Keller out and apply a top coat of Keller. And in the morning, I had ground turkey or ground beef and rice meal. I put a little bit extra sodium Himalayan sea salt on the meal because of the things that I saw online and read online about loading your sodium to be able to get a pump the day of the show. Then drove 2 hours to the venue. I was not aware, because I had sweatpants on, I was not aware of what was occurring with my legs at the time. Like I said, Wednesday before the show, my legs were tight and hard, and I was retaining no fluid at all because I was running very low carbs the whole week. Well, Saturday, after the competitors meeting at 9 a.m., I stood around waiting to go on stage. Took off my shirt, started putting oil on stuff. My upper body looked good, decent. And all that standing around and not drinking water, not drinking enough fluids, I also took with me a bottle of water that had table salt in it so that I could get a pump. This is the recommendation I saw on YouTube. Meanwhile, with the carbs that I had eaten in the morning and the day before, drinking insufficient amount of water, and now loading sodium, my legs had swollen to the point of not being able to see any muscle definition whatsoever. I felt like I was walking on tree trunks. My legs hurt so bad. Went out on stage and I could barely move my legs. I'm gonna put the video up after this so you can see. I mean, I can clearly see my upper body looked decent. I was so thirsty, felt like I had cotton mouth, but my legs looked terrible. Absolutely terrible. I was in 2 classes, the over 40 class and novice heavyweight. After we did the prejudging, I wasn't feeling well, so I wanted to go get on the road right away. So we drove home another 2 hours, and my blood pressure was going through the roof because of retaining fluid so bad in my legs. And when I got home, basically passed out. I was out for 3 hours. I just felt terrible. Watched the video that my daughter had taken, or my girlfriend had taken, of me on stage, and I could not believe how terrible my legs looked. I was very frustrated. It was a very disappointing weekend. Ended up not going back for the evening show. I looked like garbage, and I felt like garbage, and I had no clue how to relieve the water pressure in my legs other than just laying around. So, thank you for following along. I appreciate your support. There's a show coming up in the end of September. I am not going to play any games of carb loading, water depletion, water loading, sodium loading. I'm going to do the best I can. I may even get a diet coach, a prep coach. I'm not going to give up. This is what I want to do. I appreciate you following along. Thanks for your support. And, you'll see in the videos how bad I looked. Thanks again. Take care.